am never doing that again. Hi, I'm the #1 Tyman, and you can tell by the intro, I love Sonic the Hedgehog.
The adventure games were some of my favorites on the GameCube, and then years later when I was 8, my brother got me interested with the Genesis classics. Sonic was an important part of my childhood. I watched shows, the OVA, collected comics, I even tried to become as fast as him by running down the streets of my old apartment complex. No wonder I have asthma. I've always loved titles in series such as Sonic Colors and Sonic Unleashed, and even though Sonic is known for being a... No matter what, I'll always love this franchise. He's the reason why I haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
And since the movie's about to come out soon, why not just do a review of the game right now? So, sit back and relax as I review Sonic the Hedgehog 1. This is just a Bluetooth controller. I emulated the game. Playing the SEGA Genesis version, so it's gonna be good.
Sonic the Hedgehog has a pretty simple plot, almost as simple as a Looney Tunes short. The evil Dr. Eggman.
Yes, I'm calling it Eggman because shut the fuck!
Has been kidnapping all the animals on South Island and turning them into robots, while additionally trying to collect all 6 Chaos Emeralds so Alicia's plans to
try to take over the world.
Why? Because potatoes. Fuck those vegetables. So now it's up to run through 6 zones with all sorts of enemies and traps to take on the big bad egg himself. Sonic the Hedgehog has some decent gameplay and controls. Basically you play as this thing to get over to that thing. You use your momentum-based physics to traverse each level, or act. It features set features like loops, slopes, and springs, while others are filled with SHIT! Now, even though Sonic moves fast, his endurance sucked pubic hair. Seriously, one hit from any enemy or hazard, and you're dead! But, by collecting rings in each act, Sonic will be able to tank in more hits. As long as you pick up the ones that you lost before they disappear, or by collecting more on the journey. Seriously folks, it's like his health insurance or something. And speaking of items, along the adventure you'll see different types of monitors. Each monitor will help Sonic in different, but minor ways on his adventure. With the ring monitor, Sonic will be given an additional 10 rings. That's it. But with the blue monitor, Sonic will be given a shield. It won't protect him from enemy attacks, but it'll give Sonic an extra hit without losing any rings. That's when the monitor with the sparkles come to play, and wow, I sound like a crack addict. By hitting it, Sonic will become invincible for a short period of time, but the only way to get killed is by getting crushed, falling down his pit, drowning, the usual. And speaking of drowning, let's talk about the level designs! First is Green Hill Zone. This is basically Sonic's World 1, and yeah, even though it gets overused years later, a cough, a hackle, a cough! This level is so fun and represents the best of Sonic. Next is Marble Zone, and my gosh does this place suck neck hickeys. I mean, it's slow, monotonous, boring, dull, tedious, dreary, humdrum, lifeless, tiring. I'm just looking these up on the source.com. Heck, if you move an inch fast, you'll either get hit by the pools of lava or, just die. No wonder this place is so forgettable. Spring Yard's a fine stage. I mean, yeah, some of the platforming sections can go screw off, but it's alright. It's fine. It's adequate. Labyrinth Zone could be a prostitute on the streets named Shaquifo has AIDS for all I care. This place sucks. I mean, shit on a shingle. Where do I even start with this level? Firstly, Sonic cannot swim because Yuji Naka, the creator of Sonic, has stupid moment thinking that hedgehogs can't swim.
But hedgehogs are rodents. And rodents know how to swim. How does he not know that all rodents know how to fucking swim? Ow.
The reason I'm complaining is because, well, look at this place. It's filled to the brim with water. You think that's bad? Well, that's only a quarter of it. When Sonic goes underwater, he moves so gosh dang slow, and it's hard to traverse through, especially with the limited amount of breath. Unlike Super Mario Bros., Sonic can't breathe underwater, and whenever you hear a chime sound, that means he's running low of breath. Once you hear all 3 chimes, you'll hear this. Yep, pure anxiety. That means Sonic's about to drown. The only way to prevent it is by going up to the surface or in inhaling these air bubbles. You wanna know another thing? Burrow bots. My gosh, do I hate these fuckers. They're always underground and they're always popping right next to Sonic, which usually costs me rings or a life. And since they're camouflaged right next to the background, I can never tell which is which. I have to inch myself slower and slower throughout the path, and it gets so freaking annoying. I'm getting a headache. But let's go over to Starlight Zone. It's actually a really great zone. Great sense of speed, relaxing aesthetic, and after you had a horrible time with Reverse Hell, you have this nice music to help you. I can just say that this is probably one of my favorite zones. Scrap Ring Zone. It's not as bad as Labyrinth, but it's pretty close. It has all sorts of unfair traps, enemies, and excusable trial and error. But I'm not going to be complaining as much since this is the last zone of the game.
No!
In Act 4, really? Scrap Ring I can understand, but why does Labyrinth Zone have an Act 4? I mean, come on! So after you made it out of that purple diarrhea, you face Eggman in his final battle. He's in the tubes. Frankly, I always wonder if he ever gets stuck in there. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I know I shouldn't at your local Taco Bell. Alright, so you beat the boss, win, blame Shazam, credits, and that was Sonic the Hedgehog 1. And what do I think of it?
I didn't like it. Okay, that's just a stretch. But I can tell you that this game is filled with problems, particularly the level design.
Since Sonic moves so fast, half of the difficulty of this game is mostly based on trial and error, which leads to an agonizing amount of unfair deaths. I mean, how am I supposed to see any of this shit coming, especially in zones like Labyrinth, Marble, and Scrap Ring? It wouldn't be as upsetting if Sonic wasn't in the middle of the fucking screen. If he were to move back a little while he was running, then I'll see obstacles better to have the appropriate reaction time. But the level design is not the only problem. It's the game over. See, when Sonic loses all of his lives, you don't start from the previous level. You don't start from the previous zone. Heck, you don't even start from Green Hill. You start at the title screen. All progress is lost, and once you hit the start button, you begin in Green Hill. All over again.
What the hell? No, seriously, what the hell? That ain't supposed to be a game like this.
I mean, heck, it got so bad that I had to start using the level select code. That's right, I have to use a cheat in order to play the game properly. That is just disgusting. I feel dirty inside. I feel like Labyrinth Zone right now. Let's move on to the graphics and music. Graphically, this is a great looking game. It really shows the lushness of nature transforming into pollution. And the music. Gosh, the music! Nope.
And that was Sonic the Hedgehog 1. What do I think of it? I think it fucking sucks. Okay, not really, but there are a lot of great stuff I like about this game. I like the use of momentum, how you traverse through levels. I like the great graphics and music, and I love half the level design. But that's the key word. Half. I can't say I like Sonic the Hedgehog as a whole because Marble Zone sucked, Scrap Brain blows, and Labyrinth Zone was a whole entire ejaculation of sucking and blowing.
Unless the game has some sort of password or save feature, then I will have no idea how they're supposed to beat this during the early 90s.
But this is Sonic's first game, and I can't be too mad at it. And considering he's gonna have worse in the future, like, way worse, I can't be too hard on it. So yeah, I say beware with this with caution. I give it a C-. I hope I added a C- in. But anyways, I'm the number one Tyman. Thanks for watching, and I don't know how to end this.